Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. First things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rahakadash, which in the Paleo Hebrew tongues, correct names of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to your sister brothers living this truth, and shalom to the brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show themselves improved. Shalom. Now, get this down. Make sure it don't drown me out. Check it out, Yahshua Allah. Hey, the bear just got stronger. Babylon the Great just got weaker. If you haven't heard the news, Babylon the Great, America and Russia made a trade over prisoners. And everybody knows that Babylon the Great got the bad end of the stick. And what was traded, well, I'm going to read the article, and then we'll extrapolate on that. So check this out. Freed Russian arms dealer Viktor Bout says he wholeheartedly supports Ukraine war and would volunteer if he could. You hear that? Keyword, war. He supports the war. So, freed Russian arms dealer Viktor Bout said on Saturday he wholeheartedly supports Moscow's so-called military operation in Ukraine, that if he had the opportunity and necessary skills, he would certainly go as a volunteer. Esau ready for war. That devil said he ready to go to war. He just got released, and he's an arms dealer. Look at that. Bout, nicknamed the Merchant of Death. Woo, death about to ride out, baby. By his accusers, was released Thursday from U.S. detention in a prisoner swap for U.S. basketball star Brittany Griner. So, as you just read right there, they just made a trade. Let me go to Do Not Disturb. They just made a trade, Yahshua Allah. Where's we at? For Brittany Griner, that WNBA star that was locked up in Russia for allegedly trying to smuggle in some marijuana. Now, when you look at this deal, like Russia, the bear just got stronger. They just got a arm dealer who is so good, his nickname is the Merchant of Death. So if you're going to go to war, what you need all your players. You need your star players. So Russia, in a chess move, because I think that's the whole reason they wanted to detain Brittany Griner anyway, was to get back this Russian arm dealer, Viktor Bout, because Putin knows what he's up against. He knows what he's about to do. So if you about to make a big push like that, you need your star players. So he detained a Babylonian, held up for a little bit. So they got desperate and said, you want her back? Give me back my guy. And he got his guy back. And this guy's like, I'm ready to hit the ground running. You know, let's get it popping. You know, he probably still got his connections. He still know where to get those missiles and, you know, them MRAPs and all of that. So it's on. And then what did the Babylon the Great get? You got a Momo basketball player who plays for a league that doesn't even make any money. So it shows what Babylon the Great cares about. And they could have freed a soldier, but they didn't care about the soldier. They wanted to get an entertainer. So Babylon the Great ain't got their heads in the game. They worried about celebrities and entertainment. And Russia over here is worried about war strategies. Like, give me my guy who knows where to get the weapons at. Give me him. So the bear got stronger. Babylon the Great got weaker. They looking to distract, play games over here. You can tell Russia ain't playing no games, man. They straight serious. They like, give me the men of war. Give me that. Because I'm about to go to war and I'm about to bring it. So with that being said, man, that's the rumors of war, man. And look, dude say he ready to hit the ground running. He ready to go to war. He like it. He ready to go to war. So he getting out at the right time. He probably got to look. He been locked up in America. I think what I want to say, they got him in 2010, 2011. So he got a lot of hatred for Babylon the Great. So he about to, man, come on, man. As I said, Babylon, these Babylonians is dumb. Very dumb. That was a very, very bad trade. Very bad move, which we don't care. They just proving the scriptures, man. That bird getting stronger. So with that move being made, Babylon the Great know they messed up. These dumb Babylonians, these American Edomites know they messed up. So they're going to, and I bet they just made bad ties with Ukraine on that. Ukraine probably like, hold up, man. You gonna give them back one of their top arms dealers, and I'm going to war with them right now. So I bet Ukraine like, hey man, I should smack you in your mouth right now. Like you just made them stronger. I'm already getting whooped, and now you done gave the bear. Pumped up some adrenaline or something, man. So check it out. So because of that, the U.S. is gonna send Ukraine $275 million in military aid, and that's poking the bear. What did Putin say? Do not give Ukraine no aid, no weapons. So let's read this article. The U.S. is sending an additional $275 million in military aid to Ukraine, including large amounts of ammunition and high-tech systems that can be used to detect and counter drones in its ongoing war with Russia, according to U.S. officials. You hear that? So he said don't give no weapons to Ukraine. The U.S. like, I'm about to give weapons to Ukraine because they know they're going to need it, man. This dude, man, Russia about to get it popping. They just got their top arms dealer back. Like, what are you doing? So officials said the latest package of aid includes 80,000 rounds of ammunition for howitzers, however you say that, sound like a German word, and an undisclosed amount of ammunition for high mobility artillery rocket system, known as HIMARS. It also includes systems to counter drones and air defense, along with more Humvees, generators, and other combat equipment. The official spoke on condition of anonymity to discuss the aid package prior to its public release, which is expected Friday. So that was yesterday they got that aid. And look, that's spitting in the face of you Babylonians. They tell you Babylonians, I ain't got no money for you. You don't get no money. I can't help you. But yet you just send $275 million to Ukraine. So they don't care about you. They just care about protecting their interests because Ukraine washes Babylon the Great's dirty money, the politicians. They got a lot of investments in Ukraine. So they don't want Russia to get it. That's why they're going to war over that. And this right here, this is big because this is spitting in Putin's face once again. Because he said don't give Ukraine no military aid. And see, this is a knee-jerk reaction. Babylon the Great is doing that because they know they strengthened that bear. They strengthened Russia, just to get some entertainer back, which is real dumb. And they know they probably weakened their ties with Ukraine. Ukraine probably angry about that. Like, man, what did you just do? Why? You should have talked to me before you made that dumb move. So this dude, they got their top, man. Hey, Russia about to be pumping on them now. They about to be pumping on them now. They just got their top arms dealer back. That's like getting your star player back. Like you in the war, you in the game, you already whooping them. And then you get one of your star best players back. Like, they just make it even. So they let me know Russia gearing up to attack other people. Most likely NATO or Babylon the Great. They're getting ready to make other targets. Because they stepping it up, man. That was a chess move, too. Because I knew it was something big why they just snatched up, Brittany Griner like that, man. So I think they been wanting to get dude back. They just waited till they got desperate and made that move. So check it out. Let's go to, because I got some on my community board, because he also making threats. Check it out. It says, Putin warns if a single missile enters Russian territory, he will respond by releasing hundreds of warheads. And I don't think he's just playing around either. So here you got those arrows of second address being talked about being used, which they will be. Just not yet. The MOTB system hasn't went out yet, but they will get used. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Friday once again drew international attention when he warned that even one missile enters Russian territory, hundreds of warheads will respond. I assure you, after the early warning system receives a signal of a missile attack, hundreds of our missiles are in the air. Woo. Putin said from a summit in Kyrgyzstan, however you say that. Russian news outlet RA reported it is impossible to stop them. There will be nothing left of the enemy because it's impossible to intercept 100 missiles. This, of course, is a deterrent, a serious deterrent, he added. So you got nuclear threats being made by a guy who has the most nuclear warheads. And he said how he was respond. He said, one missile, I'm gonna shoot hundreds. And he's right. You can't intercept hundreds and hundreds of missiles, man. You can't do it. So you can't say we not in them times. You got all kinds of, threats going out, man. The positions, battle lines being drawn. The bear just got stronger. And we in the season of war. Now, the war ain't gonna break out just yet. You gotta get the MOTB system rolling out. That has to roll out, because y'all prophesized that. So let's get to the scriptures. I just want to put out all the information, man. People that thought, oh, this is going to die down. No. It's intensifying. This got even, the stakes just got raised even higher. Shoot, dude, this got one of his star players back. The game really about to get started now. So check out. This is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. We just read about a bunch of rumors. We just heard a rumor of a war. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So that backs to what I said earlier. The end is not yet because the MOTB system is not rolled out yet. So there's still time at play, but you can tell our time is getting short, because all you hear now every other week is World War III talk. World War III talk. Putin saying this, they saying that. We just hearing the rumors. Because Ukraine and Russia, that's a rumor of a war. That's a proxy war. That's not the third woe. That's not World War III yet. China hasn't kicked in. Iran hasn't kicked in. America is giving out weapons, but they haven't kicked in with military power yet. Japan, Canada, NATO, if I left them out, all of them haven't kicked in yet. Right now it's just Ukraine and Russia, which is a rumor of a war, which will lead into a big war, which will lead into World War III. What we're seeing is the precursor of World War III, the little startup. We're seeing the preseason for the season starting the playoffs. It's the preseason right now. For anybody that's familiar with sports. So that's what we're hearing. And you can't say, oh, it ain't happening. And duck your head under covers and in the sand. Oh, it'll just go away. Nah, it's not going away. This thing is going to intensify until those arrows, which are nuclear missiles, are in the air. And our Lord Savior, Yahushua, is in the midst. It's going to escalate to that. So we right there, man. And the bear just got stronger. They're poking the bear. Babylon the Great just gave a lot of weapons to Ukraine. He said not to do that. So he's going to attack Babylon the Great, America, at any minute. He's going to make a move on this place, because he issued out the threat. The threat went out, and Babylon the Great act like, and NATO act like we don't care nothing about that threat. We're going to do what we want to do. The whore and the beast is like, we don't care what you got to say, Bear. We're going to do what we do. So this thing, man, it's getting real big. It's going down, So let's go get this one right here, because this is really, really talking about that right there. Ezekiel 38 is big time. I'm going to start at 1. This is Ezekiel chapter 38:1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of my God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. Now, we don't cheer for Russians and Putin and all of that. Why? They're Edomites. They devils too. They just devils on the east side. We over here, living under the devils on the west side. They all talked about that Tupac Biggie thing, East Coast, West Coast. Esau about to do that. It's going to be Russia, all their allies, versus Babylon the Great and they allies. So we prophesying against Russia. We ain't cheering for them. It just may seem like it because we want Babylon the Great to be destroyed, because they're going to be the ones to, help destroy it. But we against them too. Them is Edomites, man. That's why they got such a great sword over there. So when it said Gog and Magog, that's talking about Russia, especially when they say Meshach and Tubal, because Meshach is Moscow, the capital of Russia. So verse 2 is talk about set our face against Russia, man. We're against them Russians, man. Them is Edomites. Putin is an Edomite. They are Edomites, man. We don't like no Edomites. Then we're going to go to 3. And say, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I'm against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. So Yahweh is against Putin and Russia. Why? Because they're Edomites. He hate Edomites. And so Russia gonna be destroyed too. When World War III kick off, everything that Esau has ever built will be destroyed. You know, the Babylonian Americans will be destroyed. Russian Edomites will be destroyed as well. They're going to mutually destroy each other. That's what's going to happen in World War III. And then a lot of nukes going to go off. They're going to try to fight Yahweh Shah. And Yahweh Shah going to whoop everybody. That's why we set our face against Gog and Magog and Russia. We don't give a damn about them Edomites. We don't care about Babylonian American Edomites. We don't care about Russian Edomites. You all going to get whooped by the Lord, King of Kings, Yahweh Shah. He going to dust up everybody. You know, that's who we with. That's who we represent. But I love what Yahweh is doing right now with this, what you call white on white crime. Esau versus Esau. I'm loving it. Because they always talked about us doing that. Now they doing it. They're going to do it at a high level. It's going to be a lot of death. So we got to be in a secret place with Yahweh Shah so we don't get that smoke. You know, these devils fight each other. So check it out. Here go where I wanted to hit at. Here go the point in verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. And I will bring thee forth and all thine army, horses and horsemen, and all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, guns, warfare, armored up. He said the horsemen, that's going to Humvees, those vehicles that got the missiles on them, the HIMARS missiles and all of that, the tanks, you know, the chariots. Shield and buckler, man, guns. You know, and I like that verse. They say, I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. So even if Putin wanted to go back to peace, even if he wanted to leave us alone, he can't, because Yahweh Shah said, I will put a hook in your jaw. So Yahweh Shah is controlling these Edomites, man. He's making them bang with each other. He's making Russia do what Russia's doing. He's making that bird attack that beast. He making that bird, he about to make that bird attack that whore, Babylon the Great America. That bird, he making that, he got a hook in that bird's mouth, which is Russia, Gog and Magog. He's making them go to war because that is the prophecy of Yahweh Shah. He just said it right there, and you can see him doing that. Every time he try to like be cool, NATO and Babylon the Great America do something crazy. And they use other countries that used to belong to Russia, like Ukraine, to turn against them. So it's like Russia gotta do what they gotta do. They gotta go to war. They gotta go to battle based on what's happening to them. So that's that verse right there. And I want to put it out because that is what's happening. And that should like bring great joy and faith to us believers. Because like Yahweh Shah is doing what he said he was gonna do. He's putting a hook in Russia, Gog and Magog's jaw, and he's making them go to war with these other countries. Like, Russia gonna pop it off. They already done popped it off with Ukraine. Ukraine and Russia, that's the precursor to World War III. It's already started. And like, because of that, everybody's gonna have to jump in. It's gonna only escalate. This is not about to die down. It's like every time it try to die down, something happen and it just dusts back up. Now, Babylon the Great America done sent more war equipment to Ukraine. Hey man, Russia don't like that. I said don't do that. Oh, you think I'm a punk? You think I'm some, you know, some pushover? You act like I ain't got the Satan II in these missiles. You act like I ain't gonna use them. So I said, don't be surprised if somebody eat a nuke real soon, just for like, you know, to pop it off. But before that happens, like Matthew 24:6 said, they got to hurry up and rush and get this MOTB system going, get the device going, which is coming. They're already about to do human trials. Like they got, man, that thing is coming. They're already running pilot programs and testing it out in other countries like Nigeria. It's coming. So everything that was prophesied in our book is now coming into play. And it's coming in real quick, real fast. So lock into this truth. Stay locked in. Keep your faith on high. Keep it pumping. Get the truth. That way it can activate your faith so you won't be in a distressed or stressed out mentality. You'll be in like, man, Yahweh Shah got me. You know, I'm about to just eat my popcorn and watch the show, baby. You'll be in that spirit. So with that being said, I just want to do a quick quick little, lesson on World War III update and what just happened with that trade. That just ended up the stakes. And I peeped that. And then, like, once they did that, they just gave more weapons to Ukraine. Like, I know that's not going unnoticed. That's why they got their arms dealer back. Like, shoot, you over anteing up, I'm anteing up too. So they probably talking to dude right now, like, you still got them connections? You still can get them weapons rolling? You see what I'm doing? The dude like, yeah, I'm ready. I'll support that. Like, he's a straight Russian. He loving they going to war. Cause it's good business for him. That's what he does. They call him the merchant of death. So it's about to be on and popping, man. So I got my popcorn popped out. I'm gonna keep you posted, y'all, Sharala, because this thing's about to intensify, man. They just got they star player back. They about to get their weapons anteed up. He probably gonna get them more ideas, more plans. Like, that was a masterful chess move by Russia, man. And that's Yabashai putting them hooks. I say he got them hooks in Russia's jaw, man. They bear getting poked. They bear getting, messed with, man. This ain't no regular, this a big, giant, vicious bear. Russia's no joke. But Babylon the Great, NATO taking them for a joke. You get Joe Biden up there talking, they act like this is nothing. And I'm like, man, this is biblical. This thing about to pop off. I'm enjoying the show. Y'all, Sharala. So I'll keep you updated on World War III events as they unfold, Lord willing. And I hope this was edifying. Kwame Yasharala, detail Bible Ball soon. And Shalom.